I think Taiwan really has a kind of a golden moment now. That's what the chamber thinks. There's so much opportunity now with the shifting supply chains that we're experiencing, with the way Taiwan has handled COVID. So I think Taiwan has a real opportunity here. And a lot of things have been heading in Taiwan's favor. That makes it a very interesting place to do business. And I think if Taiwan gets it right, we can really prolong this golden moment into a long period of growth for Taiwan. There's no better way to become connected with the global capital markets than investing in them. And that is a way that Taiwan can really boost its relevance and its stability. If it sets up a sovereign wealth fund and invests in Fortune 500 companies globally, it will have access to those boards of directors, and it can say, have you ever thought about Taiwan to invest? And the problem is most financial organizations and in most businesses, international businesses, don't necessarily think of Taiwan. They always think of China, which is good. They think of Southeast Asia, which is good, but Taiwan somehow gets overlooked. If you are an investor in these Fortune 500 companies, you can make people understand that Taiwan is a great place to do business. Hong Kong kind of fulfilled that role for many years.
It did.
And I think Taiwan can certainly take up more of that role if it gets to a level of good English competency where people will then look at Taiwan as a place to do business in the rest of Asia. And the bridge is never the big country. Like the US is never the bridge, China is never the bridge.
No.
The bridge is always the small country, and that's where Taiwan can be the bridge. It can act as a bridge. And it's small enough and should be flexible enough, hopefully, that we really move ahead with this bilingual initiative and make it work. So I just think, how do we speed that up? I mean, even when I worked at BlackRock, we made sure there was English training for our staff on an ongoing basis. I think the financial institutions could certainly offer that as a bonus to their staff, to make them more loyal, to make them more motivated, to give them a sense of future too, by just offering English training to their staff as a way to retain good staff and grow and develop their staff. I think the resources in the financial industry are there to make that happen. And I also think that because the financial industry touches not only the Taiwan domestic business, but the international business, the opportunity and the benefit of going bilingual is much higher than in many other industries. I think the way we teach English here is still so much rules-based that it doesn't address that need. So the key is, as you said, we need to really change it. And the focus should be on how the language is used in the future, not how we used it in the past. We need to get young people and get people start building that. Because I think right now, they're so intimidated about it, they don't know anything about it, and they're thinking, I need a lot of money to start. If you start with such a small amount, I mean, when I was young, there was the piggy bank, right? You put your money in there, but people don't even use that anymore. If you can use technology to have a virtual piggy bank and get young people investing, especially in things they care about, they will do it, and it will start to build their wealth for the long run. I think that's very important.